What's going on, everybody? This is Blockchain Bullz, and today we're going to talk about forecasting prices for Polkadot moving forward here into 2022 as we breeze through 2021, which is probably going to be a long year, especially if it's a bull run, because if you were in cryptocurrency back in 2017, that period from November to December, even into January, felt like a year in and of itself. So even if you look at this most recent hot cycle that we've been in, November, December, and January, it feels like it's been longer than it really is. So as we go into the latter parts of 2021, we're going to talk about how to forecast and make a price projection for Polkadot moving forward. I'm going to make a case for a over $100 per Polkadot projection, but I really think it's possible to call it $150 per dot here headed into 2022. So I'm going to make that claim based off of historical data and numbers just by math, right? I'm not going to pretend like I have a crystal ball, like I got struck by lightning and in the shower I got this aha moment that told me 150. No, I'm just going to look at what's realistically possible. Whether or not it happens or not, who knows? We're about to find out. You can make that determination based on what my talking points are on my theories and my thesis on why I think it could go to 150 here by 2022. If this is your first time to Blockchain Bullz, go ahead and subscribe and keep up with us. Shout out to Digital Asset News and Altcoin Buzz if you guys want to keep up with some other good resources. Here they are. Just different perspectives and real straight shooters right there. So I've worked with both those guys or spoken to both those guys on those projects. So let's go ahead and talk about the cryptocurrency market right now. You have Cardano and you have Polkadot kind of vying for who's going to be the next big one to Ethereum, sitting at just about $160 billion market cap. So here's what I'm going to suggest. I'm going to do the math for you. So Ethereum, the rumor on the street is that Ethereum's going to reach its old all-time high of where it's about at right now, 1,400 or 1,400 and something. It's just about to cross the all-time high if it hasn't already done so. 1440, somewhere around there is the all-time high. It's currently sitting at 1379. That gives it a market cap of around about $164 billion, $165 billion. So if we just reach the old all-time high of Ethereum for Polkadot, sitting at currently 14 billion, that would be about a what would that put us at? About a 16x, 15x, 16x. So the price would times by 15, and that would put us at around about really $160 a coin, I would say. I don't have my math exactly in front of me. In fact, let me go over here and double check. So it's 160 divided by 14. That's the market cap right now, Polkadot by Ethereum, and that gives us our number of 16. And then $182 a coin is what that would come out to. But I think it will be just under the market capitalization for Ethereum. But that would be if it reaches the same all-time high that Ethereum had. Now, where is this coming from? Well, no matter who you talk to or who you ask, they say Ethereum's getting ready to go 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. So I don't see why a secondary competitor in the same niche, decentralized application developer platform, on the high end couldn't re-reach the old Ethereum high, the market cap of around about 165 billion. Okay, so if it can reach 165 billion, Polkadot could. You would see that would put it at about over $150 per coin. I mean, I don't have the hard numbers in front of me here. You guys can dial that in on your own and do the math. But yeah, I mean, $150 Polkadot. So what is it that I'm so excited about Polkadot? Well, if you guys really want to know, I would have to say this Polkastarter here. This thing right here is getting people excited. People are using this platform. If you haven't already checked out Polkastarter, you can even invest in Polkastarter. You can see it's under $100 million market cap right here, sitting at $1.41. It has been going up slowly but surely. So the ecosystem under Polkadot is definitely picking up. And the thing that makes Polkadot so interesting to me is that Gavin Wood, when he built this, he took into consideration all of the flaws in the learning of Ethereum, and he built something new that allowed for it to be like Ethereum 2.0, but a whole nother project, right? So it's like, hey, you guys can have the old chain. I'm going to create a new chain. Now that I know all the crazy things, all the headaches, I'm going to avoid those headaches. I'm going to build something new. And what did he do? He did true interoperability. He built that into the system. ETH had problems with that. Right now, the biggest problem with ETH, buying ETH tokens or anything on Uniswap is miner fees. And just think, this is not even where we're going with ETH. I mean, ETH is going to get so much more popular, right? Especially if we stay bullish and 2021 pans out like we think it would. If that's the case, if you're a bull, if you're one of those bull types, you think we're going up from here. I mean, the miner fees are only going to get worse. I mean, I've been seeing $40 miner fees this morning on Uniswap. So this transactional scalability, they have a different mining system, and I believe that once they start getting the flow through it, I don't think it's going to have the same kind of fees that ETH had. So he's built this economic and transactional scalability. Polkadot provides unprecedented economic scalability by enabling a common set of validators to secure multiple chains. So what I'm looking at here is this going to be able to do exactly what Ethereum did already, but better? Now, they're not going to have Vitalik over there, but who's to say they won't be cherry picking ideas off the whole industry anyway? And then you have easy blockchain innovation. So, okay, so now you're like, well, Jeff, what about Cardano? It's a whole lot easier to get their hands on Cardano, right? Because people are like, well, I like Cardano. So they go over here. You could do the exact same math. I mean, you just take this number times, 16 or 18, and that would put you at around about, $3 to $4, maybe a $5 Cardano, give or take how high it could go. But if Cardano reached $5, I mean, that's still a good investment. But which one's going to be better, Polkadot or Cardano? Well, the thing I like about Polkadot is they already got a real world working project. People make the argument that Cardano is actually doing a good thing by doing so much peer-reviewed research, so they're not making errors along the way that they have to rip up the road or make these forks or layer changes or layer add-ons. That case could be made, but at the end of the day, ETH is where it's at, not because it was doing peer-reviewed research. Cardano's where it's at, not because of any other reason other than the fact that Ethereum was getting in the trenches, getting their hands dirty, and actually doing the work. So Cardano has actually ridden on the coattails of Ethereum's hard work while just kind of, standing in the sidelines, just analyzing it, writing, research papers. And I'm invested in Cardano. I have a big stake in Cardano. So I'm not here to put down Cardano. I'm just saying that when I'm looking at the investments overall, I see Ethereum, number one, top dog, and then I see Polkadot, and then when I'm trying to say, well, I only got so much money, I've got enough in Cardano, but if I really want to stack up the chips, load up the vault, right? If I want to back the forklift into the vault and put my gold stacks in there, load up on precious, dots, put them in the vault, I'm going Polkadot because right now, at this price, it's suspect, right? Because we'd still think that Polkadot can pull back, right? Now, where could Polkadot pull back to? I mean, you buy here conservatively, you don't want to miss the boat. But Polkadot could easily pull back down in a bearish week, because we've seen this. You could actually enter into Polkadot. If you get another chance to get into Polkadot before 10, huge, huge, huge. If you get a chance to back into Polkadot below $5, oh my gosh, I'm getting way aggressive if it goes below $5 again. I don't think we'll ever see that again, but if we do, wow, that would be huge. Like, there would be no doubt in my mind. That would be like buying Bitcoin at under $3,000, in my opinion. It'd be like buying ETH in the $100 to $200 range. Remember back in March when you had those opportunities and everyone kind of panicked, and including me, I was kind of like, oh my gosh, what's going on? This doesn't make any sense. They're printing more money and cryptocurrency is going down. What's going on with that? And thankfully, I did get aggressive with Ethereum at the time, about as aggressive as I could. I don't think I have any regrets about that opportunity, how I approached my acquisition of Ethereum in March of 2020. But if you get an opportunity like that with DOT below $10, even in this range, here it is, $9. But if you get it right here, This is where I was loading up here recently in December. I just couldn't understand why no one else was catching on to this. I guess there was people catching on to it, but I made a video. That was one of my very first videos. If you go to Blockchain Bullz, you'll see I made this video here, Polkadot Explained. That was 3 weeks ago. I believe it was around about the time when it was $6. It was December 28th. So, but when I was making it, I was calling it the best investment for 2021 back on December 20th. So if I go back to the price on December 28th, I mean, I was confused why no one else was getting this. I mean, it was in the $6 range, but I was buying around this $4 range right here, this under 5 range. So obviously, I would suggest if you get an opportunity to buy down here, that's the time to buy. But as far as buying around here, you know, you've seen it as high as $18, almost $19. Buying it at 16. If you can buy it under 15, you can get a little more aggressive. If it goes a little lower to 12, under 10, wow, opportunity abounds. If it goes under 5, it's serious. It's on. So that's how I'm approaching Polkadot. But yes, I mean, if it achieves the same market capitalization of where Ethereum is now, which is the previous all-time high, because remember, ETH is probably likely going to 3x, 4x from here. Some people say much more than that, but I think 3x for ETH from here is reasonable. That would put it at a $5,000 per ETH, thereabouts. I would say that Polkadot could reach the old Ethereum all-time high, and that would put it at over $150. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys think about Polkadot. Do you think this is a good investment at this price? Are you waiting, or are you just saying I'm dollar cost averaging and trying to get as much Polkadot as I can before it really takes off? So thanks to everyone for watching. We'll see you guys on Blockchain Bullz. Subscribe and keep up with us. And definitely keep up with us. We got tons of videos on here that you guys could check out. See you guys.